Hello, this is Tom Cloud with this week's Precious Metals Market Update. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I do want to bring up the two most important issues over the weekend. As I filmed this on Monday, March the 2nd, we've had the lowering of the interest rates by the Chinese government, showing that their economy is also slowing, similar to what we've seen in the U.S. earlier during quantitative easing and more recently in Europe. The good news is we've had a huge rebound in palladium today because this is very positive for car sales. We've seen it up about $30 here since late last week. So we're going to continue to watch palladium as it makes its run now that the car situation looks a lot better by the lowering of interest rates. The biggest news that broke last week is about the new iWatch that Apple's going to put out, that they expect to sell somewhere around 1 million units per month when they're in full swing, and they plan on start buying the gold. Now, certainly articles I've seen have said that each watch will have between 1 and 2 ounces of gold in it, and at that rate, and they were able to sell 1 million units a month based on their other phones, this could take up 30% of the world's supply of gold coming out of the ground in 2016. Let me say that again. This is gold that would come out of the ground, be purchased by Apple to make into the iWatch, that would never come back on the market again as an investment. This would be gold in jewelry, the way it would be classified. So this is very, very big if it plays out. What I would advise each of you to do, because this information is so big, is to do your own little research by Googling iWatch, Apple iWatch, and see the different things that are in there, because this is big, big news for anybody in the gold business or any investor holding gold. But you don't want to go in without reading in detail to see exactly what it means and how much different people think, how many units will be sold, and how much demand that will put on the gold market. But right now it looks very positive and should be one of the biggest effects on gold as we go forward from here. So this is all great news. We didn't get a good update on the Indian situation on the taxes. We'll hold that till next week to find out exactly what that situation is, whether they dropped the 80% or not over the weekend or into this week. I could not find the figures early this morning before I filmed this, so we'll bring that up next week. But right now, everything looks pretty positive. We had a great first 2 months in gold. We were up 4%, which is 2% per month, a great average, which is right on the 20% that I forecast back in the first update of the year. I still think we'll continue at this 1.5% to 2% per month average like we have the first 2 months. Silver also has gotten a little boost from the news from China about quantitative easing and lowering of interest rates. So these are the two main things we're going to follow this week. Lastly, I did a seminar this past weekend for Compass.org, a ministry that I've done many speeches for, and Jerry Robbins and I both have done speeches for over the years. But I would strongly urge each of you, because there's some things in there you've never heard me say, and I broke down, but you can get the DVD very cheaply by going to Compass.org and ordering it, or calling their 800 number. I don't have it with me, but you can put Compass.org in the search engine and get it. You can order it by phone. But I would definitely urge each of you to get this 45-minute presentation, because it's got some incredible information in it that I don't have time to do in 5 to 10 minutes on the weekly update. If any of you out there are looking for precious metals in an IRA, self-directed, you can go to give us a call at 800-247-2812, and we can tell you how to arrange your self-directed precious metals IRA and tell you the 2 custodians that we recommend to use. And of course, we would be your broker and help you decide how much gold and how much silver to divide to put in to your self-directed precious metals IRA. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 800-247-2812. That's 800-247-2812. We'll be happy to answer that. And if you're not getting our email blast, you can sign up for those at ftmdaily.com and go to the Precious Metals button or FTM Daily /gold and sign up. And we keep your email completely confidential. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. It's no big deal. But hopefully this will help you, get emails from us about specials and about updates, like this situation that broke in the last week about the iPhone that could affect dramatically the price of gold over the next couple years. So until next week, this is Tom Cloud signing out.